Go. What do you mean use the rest? Okay, which one do you guys want first? Serious? Okay. Alright. Alright. So I tell you to use this theorem. Should have looked at your notes. You take the mid segment, multiply that by 2. That's supposed to give you your outer one right here. Okay, so whatever that is, 2 times the middle, you get the long one outside. Okay, so it's 2 times 5, should be 10. How should you write your answer? Like that. Yeah, Ki is equal to 10. Okay. So if you guys see this idea, this should be your setup all the time. Okay, so you can take this, you can apply it to your next one. Okay, so the next ones shouldn't be too confusing, but I do expect, questions on them. So what should I do next? 4? Should we just talk about the setup for 2 just in case? Okay, 2 and 3 are very similar, right? I think your job here is to identify where's the mid-segment. All you're going to do is multiply that by 2. And then set that equal to the long side out here. Okay? You do this every single time, you can find x. And then once you find x, please be very careful because I will change it up. Find the indicated length of whichever segment I ask you to, okay? So on the test or on the quiz, I can ask you to find EF instead of LN. So please read. Okay. 3 is very similar, right? So I'll go to 4. Okay, 4, there's a very important word here. What's the important word that you guys see? Angle bisector. Okay, that means one big angle is being split in half. Okay, if I gave you that big angle, SUT, it's 34. Split that in half. How much is each angle? 70. Okay. I don't think you need to show work on this one. That's all you should write. Okay, same idea will be for number 5. Okay? So let's talk about that. Perpendicular bisector. Okay, you can add in the little square if you want to. Does not matter, right? But the idea is the same here. Okay, you want to find measure angle 1. They gave you here that measure angle VTU is equal to 16x plus 4. So I'll set that right here. Okay, and they also told you one of the angles is 7x plus 7. Okay, if they told you one of them is 7x plus 7, what should the other one be? The same thing, right? So if it's the same thing, can't I just multiply that by 2? Okay, if I do that, right? Get 14x plus 14. Okay, do your algebra. Go this way. divide by 2. And you should get x is 5. Okay. If x is 5, and then want you to find measure angle 1, you got to plug back in, right? So that means measure angle 1 equals to 7x. Okay, x is 5, so plug in the 5. Plus 7. That's what, 35 plus 7? 42. Okay, did we get that?
Hold on.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Okay, so ideas there are the same, yes? What's another one that you guys want to talk about? Seven? 7, okay. Right here, perpendicular bisector, very important information right there. Okay, you can draw in the little square if you want to. Don't have to, but the consequence of that are these. Okay, once you get those, set them equal to each other. Figure out what x is. Should be 16. What's next?
8.
8? Okay, this is what we did yesterday. You want to tell me what's the relationship?
Didn't we do this on Tuesday?
Forgot. Oh yeah, it was on Tuesday. So right here, smallest to largest, the angle, right? Which is the smallest angle?
14.
Well, that's the shorter side. So the smallest angle should be what? J, because it's opposite, right? Okay, so angle J first. What's next? What? K? Angle K. Last one? L. Okay, that's it. Please be very careful about what I ask you, like what order I ask you to put it in. Okay? I can switch it up. I can say largest to smallest. So please read. I think I'm exercising that rule up there. Read carefully. What's next? Huh? 12? 12. Okay. So this one we did yesterday. Alright? They only gave you two of the side lengths. What should the last one be? Hmm? 8? Should be 8. Like if you drew a triangle. Hey.
Okay, sorry.
If I have 7 and 15, what should the last length be? X. Okay, in this case that I drew, in this triangle, what is the longest length? 15. So I'm going to set 15 off to the right. It's going to be x plus 7. That's one case. Okay, you can call it like part A. Okay. Once you do that, do you subtract 7? Because you got solve for x, right? So x is bigger than 8. Okay, part B. Part B is what has to be the longest this time? X. So switch it around. 7, 15, x. Okay, you're going to do the same thing. So x is off to the right. It's going to be 15 plus 7. What's 15 plus 7? 22. Okay. There's something wrong here. Yes. Yes. They do something wrong?
Who got hungry? It's the peanut one. I think.
Hmm?
Right? But who was munching it? What do you mean? You're fucked up. I didn't go in. I wasn't doing anything.
Oh. I'm going crazy.
Is that all we do?
Those are the first two parts, but then you gotta make a compound inequality. Okay? So over here, x has to be bigger than 8, and then in the second one, x has to be smaller than 22. Okay? So do you remember how to make a compound inequality?
Why are you asking me?
They all saw it yesterday. I want to see if you remember.
No.
Do you remember seeing this?
Compound?
Yeah, x in the middle, and then 2 inequalities like that. Remember seeing that?
Oh, I remember that. Uh-huh.
Okay, what number makes sense to go on the left side?
Hold on. 8? I mean, yeah, 8.
Yeah, and then on the right?
36.
Okay, good. So what this means is the value of 8 has to be in between, the value of x has to be in between 8 and 22. Okay? Is there another one? 9. Can I move? We're going over this, okay? The practice test. Just kidding? Do you want to just tell me what you got?
I got, what's the crocodile to the right one?
Crocodile.
The,
Brian, side lengths look like 2 letters. Brian,
yeah,
read this word.
the sides,
The sides. So am I looking for angles or sides?
the sides,
So what's the smallest side?
55,
That's the smallest angle, yeah?
and,
What should the smallest side be? GE.
GE,
What's next?
GF,
GF. Last one?
FE,
FE. Okay. If other people are wondering about the order of the letters, you can switch them around. So EF, FG, and EG, same thing. Okay. Is there anything else? You guys are good? You're good? Everything? Okay. Okay. I think we're good then.